The vlog is all edited and then ready to export. It's just that my computer ran out of space, so I have to make some room. Because believe it or not, I actually keep all the footage I record, but you know, it is a lot of memory. That's why I have an external hard drive, so I just plug it in when I need to. Because a MacBook Pro doesn't have that much memory. But yeah, I actually keep every ounce of footage I have. Because you never know when I want to look back and see what I actually didn't use. And also, you know, I kept all the things I didn't want to share, like if friends accidentally said something they're not supposed to, or for example, they start swearing too much, I couldn't use that footage, but it's a laugh when I rewatch it. I was gonna quickly total up the amount of Korean dramas I watched since social distancing and stay-at-home started. It's 9 weeks or so, basically. But the thing is, I didn't realize it was gonna be this hard. I thought it was just me counting. I watched quite a bit, so I have to write everything down. I'm not even done yet, but yeah, hopefully, I didn't think it would take this long. It only took 5 minutes. It's been 30 minutes, and I'm even done. This is actually harder than I thought it was gonna be. Today I continue watching Ewan's Kitchen. It's very good actually, but luckily it hasn't sucked me into Binge yet, because it's one thing you want to just sit and enjoy. I've learned a lot actually about Korean dishes. They're not hard to make, it's just preparation is the most time-consuming part. I'm actually very curious. I'm actually tempted to try it because it's not hard. I have all these things at home except for like sesame oil, which I can just buy easily, but the other ingredients I have, it's actually quite easy. It's just a lot of prep. I'm tempted. I think I will, because they show how to make japchae today, and I was like, oh, that's not hard. I'm gonna give it a try. Roasting another piece of salmon, that's not new. I've been eating a lot more fish lately. I don't know why. And not much rice. Any rice I'm cooking is for Yuna, basically. I usually eat my salmon salad. I don't know, just not in the mood. Plus, it's a lot healthier. I can lose a lot more weight by not eating rice. And, you know, fish is a better protein these days. It's healthier. But yeah, I'm gonna roast this off. I did something a little different this time. The standard salt, pepper, and some garlic salt, but then I also added a tiny bit of curry powder for a little bit of a kick. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't backfire, there goes the oven. It's time for it to go in. Uh-oh, why am I on Netflix looking at different dramas again? And even on the other website, scrolling through dramas. It's a given that I'm probably gonna watch anything that Park Seo-joon is in. It's just that, you know, with other dramas, I'm actually doing research. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing research. It has to be really good, it has good ratings, and the trailer has to be decent. But then again, most Korean trailers I've noticed don't showcase too much about what's going on. They give you a little taste, but then they don't give you enough, and then that makes you want to watch it. That's all Korean dramas. Trailers, I mean. Like, a good example is The Parasite. That Parasite movie is awesome, but the trailer tells you nothing. It's just the effects. So it's the same thing here. Like, all the trailers look, oh, what's going on? But is it really good though? So I'm doing a lot of research before I watch any dramas. But the exception to the rule is if Park Seo-joon is in it, I'm not watching right away. But right now, I watched everything of his, so that's not going to be a problem. And then basically, my rule is, for my research for watching a drama, it has to be really good ratings, and I must know at least 2 people that are in the main role for me to watch it. Those are the rules I set myself out. That way I don't end up watching every single thing that's good. I have to know at least 2 people, 2 actors in that series, or I won't watch it. That will stop my binging. I hope. Right now, the one that's caught my eye, or my friends told me to watch, is Extracurricular. It looks decent, but it's supposed to be dark, so I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. My friend enjoyed it. He said I'll probably enjoy it, and I laughed. I said I don't like dark stuff, but he knows my rules. There's 2 people in the series that I know, so I'm just looking into it right now. Now, Yuna's decided to change gears and doesn't play with her gator toy, but plays with a dog toy now. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense, Yuna. Like, I threw the both gator and dog, and she only goes to the dog. I threw the gator only, she doesn't go. She's like, no. Why? Oh, you're one peculiar girl. Anywho's it's. Hungry? I'm hungry. Let's eat. Today I was brave and I went out to buy fried chicken from Church's because I was craving it for the longest time. Because I've only been eating at home primarily. Nina just had a banana. She's just chilling. Yeah. Nothing planned for today. I wanted to get my haircut today, but the guy I usually go to isn't open on Wednesdays. And he's fully booked for a while, so I might have to ask my friend to do it because my hair is getting ridiculously long. And it's safe for people to go out now. So it's either he comes over to my place to cut my hair or I go to his place. Most likely I'll just go to his place because, you know, I don't want to inconvenience him. He's doing me a favor. But he hasn't cut my hair before, and I was always hesitant to ask him to cut my hair because, you know, his friend's a little awkward for me to be more demanding. So I'm just worried because I'm just gonna be like, oh hey, can you cut my hair? And he's like, oh, how do you like it? I'm like, just you decide, because I'm just trying to be polite. Because he primarily cuts a lot of Korean styles, and I don't primarily look good in those, I think, but yeah. But anyway, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I ended up watching like 2 episodes of this Extracurricular. It's very dark. I'll say one thing. It's really not for me, these dark ones. And it's kind of eerie and creepy. Like, no one is normal in this drama. So I don't know if I'll continue. It's definitely interesting, but I'm not excited to watch it. Basically, if there's something else exciting to watch, I'll probably watch it, but it's not for me. So I'm gonna move on for now. Maybe there's something else for me to watch. Started watching this one, Tomorrow with You. Now this one's all about time traveling. Basically, the guy travels back and forward in time because he needs to save this certain woman, because this woman will if she's alive, will save him in the future so he won't die. Let's put it this way, it's very confusing. But the thing is, this woman, for some reason, is very clumsy or unlucky, so he has to save her many times. The thing is, it's not just that. There's a lot of, you know how, if you guys watch Back to the Future, there are a lot of rules when it comes to time travel. This drama includes every single rule. In fact, some rules that I've never heard of but make sense. So it's so confusing to watch, but at the same time I'm like, oh right, he can't do that, or he can't do that, and it's just a lot going on. But it's quite interesting. It's not dark. But it hasn't sucked me in, so I won't binge it. It's a really nice day today. The sun is out, but it's not hot because there's a really nice breeze. Me and Yuna just enjoyed a really, really nice walk. But we didn't walk too far because there's a lot of people out. I don't know why everyone's thinking it's safe to go out right now. It's safer, but not safe. But yeah, I just got home and walked Yuna. But before that, I went to cut my hair. I couldn't go to my normal guy because he reopened, but he is so busy right now because everyone booked an appointment to get their haircut. So he's not available till next week, and my hair was getting kind of gross, so I couldn't wait. So I asked my friend Jay to cut my hair. Well, ask is a strong word. He really insisted on cutting my hair. The thing is, there's nothing wrong with Jay's haircuts. It's just that, for me, I think it's a little awkward because I can't be demanding because I'll feel bad. Like, oh, I don't like it like this. Can you cut it like this? I can't do that with a friend, I guess you can say. Some people are more comfortable having their haircut with a friend because they can be demanding. But for me, I feel bad. But in the end, I just said, you know, Jay, just do what you do. He says, no, I'm not listening to you. I'm doing what I'm doing. So I was like, oh, okay. And Jay usually does Korean hairstyles, so it's very new for me, but I think it turned out good, right? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not me, maybe that's why I'm not used to it, but I think I'll get used to it. The length is how I usually like it. It's nice and short, but then what he did differently was shave the side and let the top grow, so that's very new to me. Hopefully it looks okay. And Our agreement was, because he insisted, like, yeah, please let me cut your hair. If you don't like it, I'll buy you sushi. He didn't buy me sushi. So that means I am fine with the haircut. I will probably get used to it. It's actually a lot easier to deal with than using gel, because he gave me a bottle of this hairspray. I'll show you guys. This is what he used on my hair after he cut it, because he said I can't use gel or wax on hair like this unless I, you know, gel it all the way back. It'll be easier if my hair's short right now just to use a spray to loosen up the hair. And once my hair gets long, then I'll use gel or wax to do it to the back. There's a lot. I've never been a person that worries about their hair so much. But yeah, no, thanks. Thank you, Jay, for giving me this. Hopefully I can replicate that tomorrow morning. But yeah, you guys have any thoughts? Do I look ugly? Do I need to wear a hat? Surprisingly, I just did a couple of hours of work. I was just gonna work for 2 hours or so, but I did a few hours. I only stopped because I got hungry. I didn't watch any Korean dramas. I think I'm gonna do that later. Yeah, I'm watching Korean dramas, but I'm not binging. I've been really good. But yeah, I got some work done. I only stopped because I was hungry. That's how my trend is lately. I'm not eating at particular times. I'm only eating when I'm hungry. So technically I'm not eating 3 meals a day, but I am eating. That one over there has been chilling. We went for an hour walk again. I got my haircut today. She needs her haircut because she's looking nasty. I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet. I have some water going. I think I'm just gonna make some noodles. I'm decided. I started coloring again and watching old Korean dramas that I already watched. Because the reason why I stopped coloring is because if I'm watching a new Korean drama, I need to be 100% focused on that. Because I have to read all the subtitles and know what's happening. I can't just half listen and color at the same time. So that's why I dropped coloring. But now that I'm just rewatching old ones for the background sound, I'm just looking up once in a while, and I'm not lost. That's my way of coloring it. I forgot how much I missed it. But yeah, I start coloring a little bit. I'll probably do some more tomorrow. Because tomorrow I don't have any work. I'll probably do some work for maybe an hour or so. Just double check some stuff. But other than that, no, nothing else to do. I made salmon salad for lunch. Sadly, I didn't have an avocado, so no avocados. But I got salmon, romaine lettuce, red cabbage, shredded carrots, corn. And I'll add a bit of cheese and some dressing. Not too much. Because the salmon is really flavorful, so you only need a lot of dressing. I just spent an hour or so deleting photos off my phone's camera roll thing. Mainly because I don't take a lot of photos, so the photos I was deleting is all from like WhatsApp groups when someone shares a photo. So the thing is, I'm in lots of WhatsApp groups, not because I'm popular. It's just that there's only 2 I really look at. There's the work one, and then there's one with my friends. I'm in a few other ones, but I rarely check those unless the messages are like, oh, there's 58 messages waiting for you to read, and I'll look at it. But usually by the time I'm swiping or going up and down, it's like, oh, I'm caught up, and then that's it. I don't know why I'm in those group chats. I don't really talk in those group chats. But anyway, while I was doing that, I was watching the time traveling K-drama Tomorrow with You. It's very complicated. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. And you know I'm not excited about it because I'm still on episode 2. Today I went out to the grocery store. I went to 2 places. I went to Walmart and I went to, 3 places. Walmart, PriceSmart, and TT. I was lucky I didn't have to line up for any of them. I think I went at a good time where it was still at lunch or something. I don't know. Because I think it's safe for them to go out to restaurants now because certain restaurants are open now. So they're eating lunch. So I went at a good time. I just picked up some things. The reason I went to all 3 places because, you know, some places are cheaper than others for certain things and other stuff. I'm that type of shopper. Earlier I didn't do that because, you know, it's not safe, but now I did. Got some more salad. And I had to get too much because my fridge isn't that empty. And then Got some ham. Got this vegetarian oyster sauce. Actually really good. It goes really good with egg noodles. So I'm like, I haven't had egg noodles in a while, so I'll give that a try again. Thinking, what? Vegetarian? James, you're crazy. I actually prefer the vegetarian taste of the oyster sauce rather than oyster sauce that you get in Chinese restaurants. It's more fragrant, I guess, and there's more of a flavor. I don't know how to explain it. But you still get the hint of oyster sauce. I don't know what they use to do the oyster sauce to do that, but yeah. Got some aluminum foil because I use that a lot on my baking sheets to bake salmon and chicken and stuff. She thinks there's a treat. There's no treat for you, Yuna. And then I got some egg noodles because I was gonna mix it with the oyster sauce, the vegetarian oyster sauce. You know what would be really good with it? Kimchi. Ah, that's what I forgot to buy. Ugh. Okay, next time. Maybe tomorrow. Because I want to go to H-Mart. And then I got some beef intestines. Or beef tripe, sorry. No one likes this stuff, but you know me. I guess that's a thing that's most Asian about me is I eat the intestines and beef stomach and all that stuff. Picked up milk. Oddly enough, I might have to buy bigger, like I always buy 1 liter. I might have to start buying 2. The problem is, not because I drink milk a lot, because you all know I'm lactose intolerant, it's just that, you know, my bowls, where is I? My bowls that I eat cereal, they're ginormous. It might not look like they're big, they're really deep. So I buy a lot of cereal and then that requires a lot of milk. So in theory, I can only eat 2 bowls of cereal and I'm out of milk. Yes, I technically can just eat less, but then, you know, if I'm washing a dish, I might as well use it to its fullest potential. What else do I have in here? And then I got some frozen meats for hot pot, but I don't use it for hot pot, I just stir fry them up. And they keep very well in the freezer, which is really good. And then I stopped by Bubble Waffle to grab Hainanese chicken. That's for lunch. So we'll put these in the freezer. But yeah, that's my shop! Did I do anything else? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I'll put this away and then I'm just gonna play video games. Actually, no, I'm gonna eat that over there with my lemon tea. So, yeah! I was just playing Final Fantasy VII Remake for a couple hours, getting tired, so I stopped. And then I decided to reminisce and look at all my old games. Primarily my PlayStation games, because I've always been a PlayStation person. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Probably 5 too. The funny thing is, I'm looking at my collection of games, I realize I get all the big hits, plus I also get some of the lesser known underrated games that are like really good but no one plays them because they had never heard of them or it's not a big title like Call of Duty or whatever you call it. Kind of makes me want to play some of them actually, but that requires me to plug in my PS3 because my PS4 is the PS4 Pro, so it's not backwards compatibility. I love RPGs. You know what's a good game? Oh, let's see. Sleeping Dogs is a really good game. I believe this game studio is actually in Vancouver. United Game? Yeah, it is. It should be. It's like, this is the game, right? Yeah. I have a friend that works there, that's why I'm like, wait a minute, I should know this. Sleeping Dogs is basically like Grand Theft Auto, but takes place in Hong Kong. And it borrows elements from Grand Theft Auto, but it also has its own things, which make it pretty fun. Because sometimes Grand Theft Auto is a little bit too much. I think Sleeping Dogs balances it out. Actually, it's a lot of fun. You play as a Chinese gangster. Sorry, no. You play as a Chinese cop that's undercover as a gangster. What's another game that's not really known? Ni no Kuni, it's quite popular, but not many people played it. It's an RPG. It's the same people that did the artwork and illustrations for My Neighbor Totoro. Studio Ghibli did all the artwork for this game. It's a beautiful game. I didn't get the sequel because it looked stupid. The main character was a humanoid cat, and I was like, I'm not feeling it, so I skipped it. Heard it was good too. What else is a sleeper hit? Oh yeah, that's right. This one, Eternal Sonata. It's an RPG. It got great reviews. I love this game. Probably one of my favorite RPGs is not Final Fantasy, actually. However, this one's a little dark. Dark isn't the right word? I'm not sure it's the right word, but basically, it's about death. Death. Literally. It's about death. The story is basically about Frédéric Chopin, the composer, the real-life composer that died at the age of 39, and you're living out his... Not living out, he got tuberculosis, and he was in a coma, I believe. I'm trying to remember history correctly, and you're playing his dream, and he's a character in his own dream. You're actually Frédéric Chopin. So, it's very unique. It's musical themed, so I can tell you right now, the music for this game is amazing. That's probably one of my favorite soundtracks, if not my favorite. Every character aside from Frédéric Chopin has a musical name, like jazz, polka. It's either a musical term or a dance term. Crescendo, someone's name. Falsetto's a girl's name. So yeah, it's very unique. If you guys ever want to play something interesting and different, I would recommend this game, Eternal Sonata. But it does deal with a lot of kind of dark, mysterious things that not everyone's going to enjoy. As I say, I just talk about death because it's Chopin's last minutes on Earth or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. All I remember it being was awesome. I actually want to play this. I hope they remake it into PS4, PS5 one of these days. I'm actually quite surprised I'm still making my bed every morning. Promise I kept to myself. It's like part of my morning routine. As well as drinking a big glass of water. Because for some reason, if I drink a glass of ice cold water in the morning, it really wakes me up. The thing is, I don't like drinking coffee. I don't mind the smell of coffee. I love the smell. I never got the liking for the taste of coffee. I like caffeinated or coffee flavored drinks, just not pure coffee. He enjoying her breakfast. Nothing planned for the day. I do a little bit of work today. And yeah, that's it. Currently, I'm in my closet doing some searching because I realized I should start wearing a watch again because when I'm in meetings, it doesn't look very good to keep pulling out your cell phone to check the time. And it's faster to pull out your wrist to look at the time to tell your boss what time it is. Plus, it looks more professional. I actually have a lot of watches. I don't like wearing watches because, I don't know what it is, but yeah. I have a lot of watches. Huh. I got them as gifts from times, like I graduated from high school, got one. Getting a new job. I got many occasions. They were all bought. They're all gifts. I rarely bought one for myself because I don't like watches that much. There's one I really want to wear. Okay, while I look for it, because I can't do it with one hand, I'm going to look for it and then I'll show you guys. Found it! I like it because the strap is brown. You can always change the strap, but I like it because it is brown to begin with. And it has a blue face. And I actually like the big face watches because I don't know, I just like it. And plus my wrist is fat enough to make it look good. Because sometimes some people don't look good wearing the big ones. But because my wrist is big enough and I'm fat enough, it just looks alright. Because some people with small wrists can't rock a big face watch like this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start wearing this. The time's wrong, I want to say. Yeah, in fact, it's not ticking. I gotta wind it up again. But yeah, I'm gonna go down and look at my other watches since I'm over here in this section anyway. It has started to rain, and it's raining pretty hard. The sun's coming up. Daylight. So I think I'm going to be able to fall asleep now because the sound of rain always makes me feel really at ease. So I'm probably going to be able to go to bed. So good night. Finally. I'll see you guys next week.